But while I have your attention, is anyone hiring? I also brought my own resume here tonight. I just, Harrison Ford, could you get this to Spielberg? Would you?
We welcome you back to CBS Mornings. That, of course, is the great Stephen Colbert at last night's Emmys right here on CBS, presenting and networking and joking. There's Sydney Sweeney about the end of The Late Show, which is going off the air. So that was just one of the moments where the audience really showed the love. We are here on the ET set with Kevin Frazier and the lovely Nichelle Turner. After a late night for all of us, it was really a lot of fun and a night to remember for all the Emmy winners. And I have to say, that was my favorite moment. I was trying to make it a surprise. That was yours,
yes,
too?
Same.
That was yours, too? And I'm trying to figure out why it was really so emotional from the moment Stephen Colbert walked out.
Right.
Yeah.
The people instantly jumped on their feet. He got an immediate standing ovation.
Well, I think, first of all, it was because there had been such love since the announcement that the show was being canceled. And people like Jimmy Kimmel taking out billboards saying, don't vote for me, vote for Stephen, give him the love. So I think I was expecting a moment. I didn't expect the applause to be that thunderous and long.
That
standing ovation.
And long. And then, guys, when he gave his acceptance speech, talk about class, talk about grace. Now, he may not have animosity towards CBS, but a whole lot of other people do for the decision that was made. And I love Stephen just saying, first, I want to thank CBS, and then went on to say about all the things that have happened to him there. I just thought, just when you think you couldn't love him more, he does that.
And the fact that he said, I love this country.
Yes.
Let everyone know.
Yes.
And then there was a genuine moment where they all gathered around him and hugged him, and you could feel it. And when they came backstage, the joy the group was feeling. It was just beautiful. It was a pure and magical moment.
We all
his
felt
executive
that.
producer gave a speech backstage to Stephen about the man that he is, the leader that he is, and why that show worked so well, why they were such a family. And people were getting emotional backstage with us about that.
We have a lot of love for Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
The other thing that I thought was a fun moment was when Sydney Sweeney walked out in that killer red dress.
Ba, 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 boom.
As we were saying, ba, 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 boom. They said, Sydney Sweeney, you don't need nobody to walk out with you. You can just come out by yourself. And I was talking to her. I really like her a lot.
Yeah.
So it was great to see her on the Emmy stage. Let's talk about the Adolescence crew.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Wow. Well, first of all,
Owen Cooper.
The series is a wow. Owen Cooper becoming the youngest actor to ever win in that category, Best Supporting Actor in a limited series, anthology, or movie. He was such a kid on that stage, I thought. He was nervous, kind of rubbing his hair. He didn't really know what to say. He told me he looked out and he saw everyone that he looks up to in this world, in that audience. So he said, I had to take a second. I didn't even know what to do. It was overwhelming for him. But he did tell me, Gail, as much of a moment as this is, he's got to go back to school on Wednesday. Pick up his backpack and go to school.
He told, we all talked to him on the red carpet because he went to you and then he came to us.
Yes.
All three of them together. You know, when it was Owen, it was Aaron, and then Tramell was there too. I mean, but he's with Severance. That's a different show. But between Owen and Aaron together, winning for Adolescence, I thought, and Stephen Graham too.
Yes. And Owen and Aaron, if you watch the third episode of that show, it is a masterclass.
The work
two of
that
them
they
together.
did.
It is unbelievable how young he is. At 15 years old, he was with his parents backstage, and it was wild because they were just watching and taking it all in. But they still have to deal with a teenager. I mean, he's just a kid.
And by the way, as great as that
acting job too. That's what's so great.
As great as that episode is, he has not watched it. He said he cannot watch himself. He has not watched it. He will not sit down and watch it because he can't just sit and watch himself on television. He will critique everything. So he's not seen what we have watched and fell in love with him.
You should know Owen Cooper. You're very good. You're very good on this.
And there is a season 2 coming. They're working on that right now. And they said,
I wonder how that's going to go.
With a season 2, they will continue with the continuous shots.
And I thought one of my favorite moments, too, was the fact that he loves Jake Gyllenhaal so much and has been saying he wanted to meet him. He got to meet him on Saturday. Jake gave him a lucky duck to put in his pocket to keep with him. He had that with him last night when he won.
I'm so glad to hear that because I saw Jake across the room and I thought, God, I hope at some point in the evening they get to meet.
They did.
A lot of love in the room for the studio, you know, because at one point in the studio, when you watch the series, it's also very good. There's a whole big thing about thank you speeches, and it's very important that people be thanked in Hollywood. It's apparently a thing. But with Seth Rogen, he was out of his skin with joy. I love when he said, you know, I'm kind of embarrassed about how much this means to me. It just shows you grown-ass people who've been working on something for a really long time really get excited
Yeah.
about this.
And I also asked him, well, will you make fun of award shows as you go forward? And he said, I can't now because I'm enjoying this moment so much. It means so much to me. And I remember seeing he and Catherine O'Hara at the Golden Globes working on stuff. And you were like, oh, boy, what are they going to do?
Well, we know they're going to do something with film festivals because he was just at the Venice Film Festival scouting, trying to feel it out and see what's happening there. But, I mean, honestly, he says, I've never won anything. He bought at a garage sale a bowling trophy, and that was the only thing he'd ever had.
His dad said, good job, you need to buy that. But we talked about our favorite moments, Kevin. Both Nichelle and I had Stephen Colbert. What's yours?
I thought that was great. I loved when Hannah Einbinder came backstage because she called her mom. Now, as you know, her mom, Lorraine Newman, has been outspoken when her daughter hasn't won. So we wanted to hear what she had to say when she won. Her mom didn't pick up the phone. And Hannah said, you know why? Because my mom is dedicated to the broadcast.
So she's watching.
She will watch the
Jackie
show
Turner,
all the way through.
always pick up the phone when I call
when you call.
please.
That's right. That's right. I thought you were going to say a favorite moment from the broadcast that everybody could talk about.
No.
Something that nobody saw but you.
That's how he does, Dan. That's what he does.
Thank you, Kevin, Nichelle. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for classing up this.
Hang out in your home.
You going to hang out for a while?
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here for the next hour and a half. Let's send it back to you guys, because I'm getting on a plane heading back to New York. Nate, guys, back to you. Adriana.
All right,
back to
Gail.
you all.
Get some sleep, that's for sure.